Hey you guys, welcome back. It's time to talk about the next event. We've got an ICEBLOOM event going on right now. Additional ICEBLOOM tokens. Anyone that was around over the holidays will know that you were able to get a lot of ICEBLOOM tokens at that time. So many so that I will probably be getting to the 6-star level for ICEBLOOM during this event. We've got easy, medium, hard, and very hard dungeons as they've been doing lately. So we'll talk about those and try to go through the very hard dungeon. As well, they've got a tournament going on. You can get some tokens as well out of that tournament. But it looks like, once again, they're going to be giving away plenty of tokens during this event with the different dungeons. So we'll go ahead through there. I don't think there'll be any need to use the actual portal. They seem to give away lots and lots of ICEBLOOM tokens, kind of in contrast to the way they do for some of the other characters that come through here. Let's go ahead and look at some of the quests, the chain quests they've put in place. Scan down here. So you can see the very hard. I've actually already completed this, but we'll go ahead and do it again together. Medium, easy, and we've got a few characters that show up within these dungeons. So if you can find Samurai Takumi, Yasmin Bloom, and Stonefist, those are going to show up during some of these dungeons, and you'll be able to unlock character tokens for them as well. And there's the hard one. So you can see there's actually Yokozuna as well in there. Let's go ahead over to the event. Let's open that back up and go to the event. See this pull up. So you can see I've already 3-starred all of these at this point. And you will get arcane evos from this. I've actually already got one just from the 4 times I went through it. Which was great, so a pretty high chance there, and you can refresh just quick loot and do that a whole bunch of times as well. I'll try to get as many arcane evos out of this as I can. I could still use a few more of those. And any of these other characters that are difficult to get a hold of, you can do the refresh and get some additional tokens. So I'll probably be doing that for ICEBLOOM, or actually may even just hold out. It looks like I'm so close to 6-star I may not need any additional tokens for her. But then also this guy, our new demon character, Ice Pick. So probably be refreshing and doing some quick looting there as well. So that said, there's not much more for this event that's going on other than to try to run through these dungeons. Now, easy, medium, and hard weren't actually all that tough. I would recommend, they're not requiring you to use ice characters or any special characters here. So go ahead and use nature type so that you can get a good elemental bonus, and nature has got a lot of characters that are pretty powerful and good defense and healing anyway. So let's go ahead through here and take a look at the team. Now I've got a pretty highly starred team here. Only Bramble is still at the 5-star level, but we'll go ahead through here with this team. Bramble gives a nice boost to attack for the whole team, and gives you a nice attack or I think it's skill and crit bonus to Nub Nub, which increases his team heal that will proc periodically. And then the others are just really nice, tough, powerful characters to have on there. It is a pretty long level series, as we'll see as we go through there. A lot of floors in this dungeon, but not too terribly difficult. And let's get started. You can see there's 5 floors for this dungeon, so it's a fairly long dungeon to have to work through. But it shouldn't be too terribly challenging. The biggest threat really comes from those Willow type characters. They've got a skill called Boomer that can do an enormous amount of damage. You can take out one of your characters, depending on the character, in probably in 2 hits. If you had 2 direct Boomer hits right in a row, you'd be very close to just losing the character. And that's something that there's not a whole lot of a way to prevent. I mean, you could try to bring Willow here, but then you've got even less help to work with. If you brought Willow, you'd be able to then take one of them out ahead of time. But it seems like a pretty big sacrifice for the team. So whenever possible, we want to take out the characters that are going to be doing a lot of damage. We'll go ahead and use Soul Shred as opposed to the tanks. The tanks are going to taunt as soon as their turn comes around, so if you can take out any of the other ones, the Lady Nimrol and the Willow type characters, then you don't have to deal with their damage. There's not much of a threat from these Sir William type characters. I'm going to use that time to heal back up. If you get a group that's primarily just the tanks, you can use that time to just auto-attack and kind of get all your skills back down from cooldowns. Just one willow there, so not too much worry. You can see that attack took away about half of Tsumi's health, so that can be a concern. If you get unlucky and you take 2 direct hits like that, you may just have to try the level over again. See, we even could have just done a skill refresh there. That probably would have been the better way to go. To try to use Soul Shred or something to finish off the group. Definitely a safer way to get through the level that way. Go ahead with Overlord's Blitz. So now we've got to work on that tank. It's not really an ideal way to go through the level. We got him out of the way. And we should be able to attack these and finish them up pretty quickly. Nice crit heal there. And finish off these 2. One more hit and then on to the next level. On to the next floor. Alright, last floor before the boss. Let's see what we get. Like I said, Willow's the only real threat for this. You get a couple Willows together. Doing quite a bit of damage there. See how close our... One more turn for our area effect skills. But now that we're down to just the tanks, no real threat left. We could even just auto-attack through this. Recover those cooldowns. Should be just about time for Nub Nub to have his heal ready again, too. Let's see. Yep. So it's nice to go into the boss fight with a fully healed team and with a couple of the turns of the heal left. So once we finish off him, we'll still have a turn or 2 left of that heal. We could always refresh the skill at any time as well, if we needed additional healing. Alright, so for the final boss, we're going to fight Ice Pick and a group along with him. Alright, a whole bunch of Lady Nimrols. So we will use some Goblin Dance Party, power up our skills, and use some of the area effect damage to take them out. Between Stampede and Soul Shred, we should just about take out all those Lady Emerald characters. Again, if we needed to, we could use those potions as well to speed the refresh up for those skills. Or use a friend hero. You can see Ice Pick's health is so low that there isn't too much concern there either. We don't really even need to use King York. I think the bigger worry for this dungeon is just the randomness of getting those Willow type characters and having them use the Boomer skill. Alright, see if we can finish him off here. And that'll do it. You really get a huge damage boost as well from that Goblin Dance Party. Just go through there, complete it. Like I said, not a lot of concern. The biggest thing, those fast characters, and there's not a lot you can do about that. So if you end up taking a double hit from some of those and it knocks out a character, I would just try it again, try to get that 3-star, get the gems for it, and then you can quick loot the rest of the way. As long as ICEBLOOM's the only character out of those that you've really got to push for, that you've got to only get from the gems. All the other ones can just be farmed. And then I guess Ice Pick as well. So that's it for this one. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see everyone soon.
If you liked this, then you're going to love what we have coming out next.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more mobile gaming videos, or check out the rest of the channel for more tips and tricks. If you don't have this game yet, feel free to download it from the sponsored link in the video description below. These downloads help to support the channel and help us to continue to put out more great videos. Thanks again for all your support, and come back soon as we continue our quest, seeking every possible advantage.